Hi, my name is Corrie Zoll and I'm going to show you how to install a rain barrel. Usually we think of rain as something that falls and we try to get rid of it as quickly as possible. The rain runs off of our yards, into the street, into storm sewers, and then straight into the river. All of that water running into the river is the biggest environmental threat to our water quality. And a rain barrel is a great way to harvest that rainwater and remind us that it's a resource that we can use to water plants in our yard without turning on the tap. You can buy a rain barrel somewhere like the Reuse Center or at other stores in the Twin Cities. You can buy a rain barrel online, or you can make your own rain barrel. But as you choose your rain barrel, there are a few things to look for. First of all, you want to make sure you get a rain barrel that has a screen on the top. This screen will keep out any dirt or leaves or twigs that'll rush down from the downspout. And it'll also keep out mosquitoes, which is a very important thing if you're going to be storing water in your backyard. You want to find a rain barrel that has an outlet as low on the barrel as possible so that you can, when you need to, drain all the water out of this rain barrel. And finally, you want to make sure you have a rain barrel that has an overflow hose, because when this rain barrel fills up during a heavy rainfall event, it'll fill up in maybe less than 15 minutes. You want to make sure that you have a place for that water to go so that it's not splashing up against your foundation and making your basement wet. The best place to locate your rain barrel is under a downspout. Your house might have 4 downspouts, and so you have some choices. Locate your rain barrel where it'll be out of the way so that it won't block any sidewalks, and also locate it close to the plants that you'll be watering. You want to make sure your rain barrel is raised up off the ground so that it can drain fully. The higher your rain barrel is off the ground, the more water pressure you will have coming from the barrel to water the garden. But you need to be careful because this rain barrel is going to be very heavy when it's full, and you don't want to have it on a wobbly base where you would risk somebody getting hurt by this thing falling over. So you have some options. You can, if your landscaping has a slope to it, you can locate your rain barrel on the high end of the yard, or you can build a base for your rain barrel, which is what we're going to do here today. Now we have a solid base and we can put our rain barrel on top. Here's our rain barrel. I'll put it onto our base that we've built here, and I need to figure out where to cut our downspout. So I'm going to measure the distance between the ground and the top of the rain barrel, which is just about 40 inches. That's the same amount of length that we want to remove from the downspout. So we'll measure from the end of the straight part of the downspout, which is about here, up 40 inches. And we'll mark that. Okay, we've got our downspout marked, and I have this lovely hacksaw, which is the best thing you can use to cut off a metal downspout, and we'll cut it off. This is the length of downspout we cut off. I have turned it around and installed it upside down right back onto our downspout where we cut it. If you prefer, you can buy some new parts from the hardware store. And now we're going to cut it off so that the water comes out right into our rain barrel. This is our overflow hose. And like I said earlier, we want to make sure once this rain barrel is full that the extra water can get away from the base of the house. So we're going to take the overflow hose. We've got a zip tie here that we're going to use to fasten the hose onto here. And we can tighten it right onto the hose, like that. So now I've got a hose clamp, and a shutoff valve. This is where the water is going to come out of our rain barrel. We'll put the shutoff valve on here. So that will allow us to turn the water on and off. And you can connect another length of garden hose onto here as long as you want. The hose, with the hose clamp on it, fits right onto the spigot here. And I'll tighten that with a screwdriver. Our rain barrel is fully installed. To maintain the rain barrel, you just want to brush off the screen every once in a while when it gets leaves on it. Before winter comes, you'll want to remove the barrel from under the downspout and leave the spigot open so that it can drain completely so that it won't freeze solid. And if it gets dirty inside, just remove the screen and you can reach inside and clean it with a brush.